Hey guys, wanted to go ahead and just do a really quick video here and to go from there. The video is called Audacity is Enough and You Are Enough. So I wanted to go ahead and explain and go from there. So, every now and then I'll get comments on YouTube and they're like, oh, you're using Audacity. That sucks. You should use Reaper. Reaper is like a billion times better. Yada, yada, yada. And I want to talk about 4 reasons why I use Audacity and continue to do so and to go from there. Number 1, Audacity is much more intuitive. It's a lot easier for me to use. I've looked at and I've studied the Boot Junkie Reaper videos. I've looked at Reaper. Reaper doesn't make sense for me. There's a reason why across millions and millions and millions of people who have tried different applications, they gravitate to Audacity. It's the simplest and easiest to use. It's the most intuitive. Reaper is free. It's not quite intuitive in my opinion, and Audacity is much easier to use, which is why I continue to use it. The second thing is, it's not the most important thing. And I'll elaborate. I think the most important thing is not so much whatever you're using to record. It's more so the way the space around you is treated, microphone technique, the microphone you're using, and in terms of like acoustics, that's the most important thing. If you're using a really, really great microphone with good technique and you're in a fully treated space, who cares what you're using? Whether you're using Audacity or Adobe Audition or Reaper, it doesn't matter. It's good audio is still good audio, right? That's my second reason. The third reason is that it's actually enough. I want to actually propose you a question. The next time that someone ever tells you that and says, oh, Reaper, like Audacity sucks, Reaper sucks, or Reaper's better, like et cetera, ask them what they do. Honestly, ask them what they do, and then you'll start to realize you don't need it. And I'll elaborate. If I'm doing YouTube, Audacity's enough. If I am doing character work where I'm given 7 pages of anime lines, Audacity is enough. In fact, I actually know personally a lot of my friends are actually in anime and they use Audacity, and they're like professional people like that can do voice acting. We have a Discord of voice acting people and they freaking use Audacity. It's enough. Okay, let's switch it up. What about commercial work where you're doing 20 to 30 second, lines, right? Or maybe 2-minute lines and, you get paid $2,000 for it, right? Do you need Reaper for that? No. So what do you really need Reaper for? If you're not using it for character work, you're not using it for commercial work, you're not using it for YouTube, like what? That person probably is an audio engineer or someone audio engineering. And the funny thing is that when it comes to like a lot of voice acting, a lot of the audio you're going to send is going to be raw audio anyway. In other words, what I'm trying to say is more often than not that if you pick their brain and you figure out what they are or what they do, you'll start to realize that's you. I don't need to do that. Okay. Is what I'm trying to say. The next thing I want to say is it got better. Audacity has gotten a lot better. With the latest update, it now can do non-destructive audio editing.
So non-destructive editing has finally arrived in Audacity.
And in tandem with that, it can do real-time FX. It can do all those things that people would say, this is why Reaper was better. Like, I listened back, and I'm like, but actually, Audacity can do that too. And they're like, oh yeah, it can now, right? Yeah. It's got no destructive editing. It's got real-time FX. It's got it can do all that now. Like everything you're saying is great about Reaper. Like it's like, but Audacity, the latest version can do it now. So it's like, that's another thing. Now, what I do want to say at the end is this, and this is the most important thing I want to say is, at the end of the day, the program that you use for recording audio, just use the one you're good at. If you've always used a particular sort of mechanical keyboard and you've used it for years on end, it doesn't matter if they come out with a better version of it that's totally different. Just use what you're good at. But in my opinion, what I'm trying to say is Audacity is actually enough. Audacity is fine. Audacity is enough. And you're enough. That's all I got to say. You have a great one. All right, bye.